morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to pre-market update. We'll review Bitcoin today, and it's pumping higher. That's very good. We'll review all the other indices, including Nasdaq and S&P 500. We'll review all the major FANG stocks, and then we'll wrap up with commodities. Please hit the like button, guys. Only takes 1 second to hit the thumbs up button, and share with friends and family this channel. I would really appreciate that. All right, so we'll start with Bitcoin. You can see what's going on right now. Bitcoin, if you draw a box, this is daily chart. And you can see this some resistances are here. All right, so it's right in front of resistance. All right, one good thing is you can see PPO. If I zoom in, you can see green line is pointing top, so it's about to cross red line. So whenever that crossover happens, that's a confirmed buy signal. So I think we are a day away, and also I'm getting a green dot signal on the RSI as well. So these are all good news, and it's right in front of resistance here. All right, so we are getting a pump back up, and this is still a high. You can see this low is still holding, so this is still a higher low. And if I add moving averages here, you can see, and let me get rid of this resistance. So you can see we're right in front of this multiple moving average, and this is all accumulating around 60K. Okay, so this is going to be a major hurdle for Bitcoin to break above that. 1 hour chart, like I showed you yesterday, if you are my subscribers, if you've seen this video yesterday, you know what I was telling. You need to break this trend line. Here's the trend line, and look what happened here. We broke this trend line yesterday around 11 o'clock. Okay, we broke out, back test, and now we kept going higher. All right, so now it's a confirmed breakout, and now we are going towards here on 1 hour chart. Like I showed before, this is a major resistance here. That's why we have holding right now around 60K, 59.5K, and that's the next thing Bitcoin needs to pass and cross. In my opinion, I think Bitcoin is going to break above that, and then it's going here. All right, it's going at least to like 69K. So from where we are right now, I think Bitcoin is going at minimum around 20% higher to face this trend line, and then it's going to eventually break out towards the end of the year to have a massive move around 70K, 80K. BTC futures, you can see there's a gap here of 61,910, so it's probably going to go fill that gap from here. That gap is around 7.5% away, so it's going to fill that gap in my opinion. And the yellow green lines are also gaps to the downside. Ethereum futures, also same thing here, getting a 9-count SPY signal. The gap is here around 2,500. 3,000 and then eventually 39.50. On Ethereum live trading chart, you can see still slightly holding above this previous low, so still could be a high low. Also I'm getting 7-count SPY signal. PPO is also, you can see here, about to cross over red line. So everything is looking good for Bitcoin and crypto, and I think it's getting ready for a massive move. Alright guys, that's it for crypto. I'm going to move to a traditional market. Please hit the like button on your way out. I'll really appreciate that, and share this channel with friends and family. All right, so let's go to SPX, and also just want to show zones. Bitcoin is in the sell zones, Ethereum is in the sell zone, and then MES is here. You can see we had a massive bounce. If I show you this indicator for a bit, you can see we were in the buy zone. You can see here we were in the buy zone on Friday. Nice dump in the buy zone, and now we are going towards sell zone. Okay, so very nice to trade. All indices were in the buy zone on Friday. You can see Dow Jones also. You can see Russell 2000 also. You can see same thing. Dow Jones actually worked very well, buy zone to the sell zone, and then came back. All right, so this indicator is really good, guys. If you want to know more about this indicator, subscribe to my channel. There's a join button in the description of this video. Join, and then I share every hour these levels. One trade can make for the subscription fee. It's very helpful. All right, so XPX daily chart working out very perfectly. So we are in a near cycle low. It could make another low and then bounce, or this is the low. Okay, so this could be the low, or it could make another low and then bounce. So we don't know which scenario will play out, so we'll see. But I think, in my opinion, we are going higher to fill these two gaps. There's a gap around 5,626. There's another gap around 5,660. So from here, the bounce will take us all the way, which is going to be around 3.5% higher. All right, so that's what I'm looking for. And right now we're doing towards sell zone. And MNQ Nasdaq, same thing here, bouncing off this 200 EMA SMA, so looking very good. Oh, one other thing I wanted to show you on MES. If I go to 1 hour chart, you can see we had a divergence. All right, we were going lower, and we had higher high on RSI, higher high on PPO, and then we had a breakout. So if I draw a trend line, same thing like Bitcoin, same thing here. We had a breakout. You can see breakout, backtest, and now going higher. All right, so it's a confirm breakout, which will take us at minimum to this previous breakdown wherever we pull. So it's around here, around 5600 is where we're gonna go probably to find next resistance. All right, so let's go to DASDAQ again and go do side-by-side comparison. MNQ is here. Same thing here, going towards sell zone. Triple Qs. There are two gaps. Looking for these gaps as my target to fill. So from where we close, first gap is around 4.2% away. Second gap is around 9% away. So these are my targets to fill the gap. Dow Jones, let's look at US 30 is also, you can say same thing, going towards sell zone right now. DIA ETF is here. DIA ETF is above all moving averages, very bullish, just facing resistance on this 10 moving average. So it's eventually going to break and go to new all-time high. Russell 2000 is also in the neutral zone right now. Still a high low going higher. And on IWM ETF, there are no gaps. There's one slight gap to the bottom. They could try to fill that, which is not filled around 207. Once that filled, it could go higher as well. China, Hang Seng Index, there was some economical news on China overnight. Was in the buy zone, right now also very close to the buy zone. Look at FANG stocks real quick. Tesla had a nice move yesterday, right in front of this white resistance, not able to cross this white line. So let's see when it can break out. Apple is had an Apple event yesterday, was up in the morning, then they kind of put it all down and then still managed to close above this yellow line, which is 50 EMA. Let's see if it can hold above that, still can bounce and make new all-time high around 234. Amazon is also near the resistance right now, up pre-market. Netflix is also going higher. Google was down really heavily. Google is really a good trade right now. In my opinion, the best trade, although it's in a downtrend, lower high, lower lows, but this is what you want to buy. It's near coming back to the prices of around February 2024, so it gave all back. There's also a massive gap. They could, at worst case, fill this gap around 142 to 140. You can see this earnings gap. I don't think this is earnings. This is, I don't know why there's big gap here, but they could come to fill that gap, and then that could be the bottom. And in the buy zone in the day trading chart, Google, Meta going from bouncing from the buy zone. Microsoft in the neutral zone right now. Snowflakes is also in the neutral zone. Also trying to hold new lows with divergences. You can see massive divergence, new low, massive higher high, higher high on RSI and PPO. I think it's getting ready for a big move at some point. And NVDA near resistance could go to fill some of these gaps. One gap is around 118, second gap is around 125. Commodities look really quick. Gold is also making very close to high with divergence. I'll wait for a pullback. Same thing with silver, wait for a pullback. Silver is a bit weaker than gold. 7 cons buy signal here. Copper was, I think, in the resistance area yesterday. Now in the consolidation phase. Crude oil is very weak. Getting a 8 counts buy signal. This is where you want to be buying, looking for a bounce. Indicator is saying a bounce is coming very soon. Natural gas is, oh, it's filled this gap. So in the resistance area, and also they filled this gap around 200 SMA. Palladium is also near resistance. Soybeans bouncing from the buy zone. Sugar is also bouncing from the buy zone. Wheat is in the resistance area. Corn is also above all moving averages, going towards this next resistance area, which is around 442. Dollar, let's see, it is in the support, still holding, so a bounce here will be very bearish for gold and Bitcoin. But if a breakdown, if Fed say we're going to decrease interest rates, then it could go fail from here. But yeah, dollar is pretty weak right now. That's it for today, guys. If you have any particular stocks you want me to review, please put a comment and I will review it next video. And then VIX is also holding above all moving averages. A crush of VIX, which I'm expecting, because I'm expecting a pump on S&P 500 that will crush VIX. Alright guys, take care, bye.